Hello, good to see you, my friends, using the symbol of yin and yang for drawing lightness and darkness and balancing lightness and darkness within me. And you can draw, obviously, balancing light and darkness within yourself. Balancing each other, but there doesn't need to be as much darkness as there is light. But the darkness, like the dark thoughts, like the limiting beliefs, like everything which keeps us like in this illusion of being human, all of that is also valuable and equally valuable than our like divine being. And for me, this is still a learning process, that it is like that, and that I can value my dark side as well. So I want to try that today and see what happens. And I chose to to connect to this light and darkness via that yin and yang symbol. And let's see what happens. First, we activate our topic by writing down words in 2 minutes. I write down words on the topic light and darkness in me. My words show a clear separation between light and darkness. They don't have anything to do with each other yet. I'm curious what happens when I draw my symbol now. First I draw a circle and I activate it by drawing a lot of neurolines around it. And then I'm creating the shape of yin and yang inside my circle. I'm combining and neurograph the shape to make it visible to my brain, to connect to the energy of that shape. I check how I feel, what my body reactions are, and what I'm thinking. I'm also adjusting the size of one of the parts of yin and yang, because one was smaller than the other one, but I want them equal in size. I choose to use purple color at this point to emphasize on the dark thoughts in me. A lot of thoughts are coming up connected to jealousy or envy of people who have received caring, nourishing love from their mothers especially. And I feel in myself being sad because I didn't experience that myself. And I can connect to that envy and look at it from a loving perspective, like a part in myself which is still not mature and longing for a caring mother. while drawing my lines and connecting them, I'm making it visible to my brain that all my thoughts and experiences engraved in myself are important part of my experiences and equally important to my striving to be connected to light and attract lightful experiences. To do that, it is really important to be in peace or become in peace with that side in myself, which, for example, is still connected to envy in this case. So I also drew some purple into the light side and connect all of that with lines. And while I'm doing that, I realize that exactly these dark experiences I had and also the dark thoughts are the seed for all the positive, lightful experiences I could make and can make in my life. So all these lines are expanding from that purple circle inside, representing the dark experiences. Now I already drew one field line, which is a line more visible than the other lines, and it leads through the whole drawing. We are always drawing neurolines, because only neurolines that don't repeat themselves at any point are visible to our brains and create new connections. We are working on all the intersections by rounding carefully. We take time to do that. This video is 7.5 times faster than how I originally draw, so keep that in mind. If you want to work with me at the normal pace, you can choose the full version of this video, which is available on YouTube as well. And it shows that the changes we make take time, and especially the connections between all the lines are very, very important, because we want to create new imprints to our minds, which causes and enable us to also act in a different way than we usually did. We are choosing colors in Neurographica to add the energy to our drawing and to our solution, which we need at this moment. So we're choosing the color which is serving our topic at this moment, and we choose that, and we know that by intuition. So I chose light pink here and yellow. Yellow is always divine color for me, connection to universal love and wisdom. I make it a flow there through the drawing. And the light purple, which I'm using, is adding tenderness, gentleness. The green, which I'm using, means to me being authentic, using my creativity, connecting to nature. And all these colors support my solution, support me balancing light and darkness in myself. And you choose the colors which support your topic or your special perception of the topic at this moment. So now I'm choosing to make my field lines more visible. I chose a thicker marker for that, and now I'm also integrating the field lines and rounding all the intersections carefully as well at this point, because I want the energy of the divine flow through my drawing like a river and spread its energies into the whole drawing. That's why I make all intersections very nice and smooth and create this flow and integrated impression for my brain. I perceive the impression in two ways: by using my hand and my fine motor skills, and also by looking at it and perceiving the impression with my eyes. Now I choose the whole circle of the yin and yang symbol as my affixing shape, which I make most visible by creating a thicker line, which I'm also connecting carefully to all the lines which are intersecting. Take my time, and I always ask myself and observe, what am I thinking? How does my body react? Do I have feelings, or what kind of feelings do I have? I always recommend to use a paper or a notebook while you are drawing and write everything down what comes to your mind and make it visible to yourself. The changes, the resistance, physical reactions, what does your heart say? Is it getting open and wide? Do you get a headache? That's a sign of some resistance, like our brain doesn't want change. It's afraid of changes. So that's a normal reaction and a good sign that you're on track. If you have reactions of resistance, and if you start getting warm, if you're gaining lots of energy, that's also quite normal, because that's what we're doing here. We're gaining energy step by step, as much energy as we need to solve the topic. And in the last step of our drawing, we make the drawing as beautiful as possible for us. It's called the style step, and we are beautifying it. We're using shading. We're doing whatever needs to be done to feel really, really satisfied with that drawing. We bring it to that state where we personally feel satisfied with it. Because this is the final solution we are creating for this topic. And to make it aware to our minds what has changed after the drawing, we are, as usually, writing down words in 2 minutes after we have finished our drawing. And this brings it to our awareness that and what has changed. This is a very important step. Don't miss it out. You will feel whenever your drawing is ready, bring it to that step, and then you write down all your associations after the drawing. You can also do this step a little bit later, like after having had a walk, or even after a good night's sleep. You can do that in the next morning. Do it. flow, gentle stream, contentment. Human game needs both in balance. Game on earth. Everything has its place. Dark is good, light is good. Of equal importance. Seed, connected, part of each other. Gentle waves in me. Contentment. Contentment. Yes. How do you feel now? I do feel contentment. I feel that I changed something in me. And it feels so nice to be able to do that by drawing, by using a very simple tool actually. I like using simple tools to do something great. And I like the idea that I can do it myself. And you can also do it yourself. So we are able to create what we want to experience in our lives. And we are able to use everything which we experienced in our past as a resource. We don't need to let the past drain ourselves and prolong it from now to now, from today to tomorrow to eternity. No, we are able to use it constructively. And that's what I love about using Neurographica as a tool. I hope you also love it. I'm looking forward to all of your comments and to some of your drawings maybe. And I'm looking forward to meet you one-on-one one day. It's a very interesting and nice experience to draw together. Yes, so keep on drawing, bring your drawing to the state where you really like it, and let's keep on drawing. Bye bye, see you very soon.